All right, Yasser. It seems like we had quite an eventful day at the office.
We did.
Open section and the women's section as well. Round 4, the day before the rest day. Sum it up for us.
Well, for me, I'm still seriously, I'm stunned. This victory by Carissa, her 4th in a row, came so unexpectedly, and at the end, the way it happened was extraordinary. A real tight, even-ish affair. At the end, Arena sacrificed a piece. She went queen b5, and at the time she traded rooks and took on a5. I'm 100% sure she felt she was winning.
Yes.
Carissa played every move at the end, like within seconds, and it was incredibly accurate as well.
It all mapped out.
It was crazy.
A long time ago.
Right.
Before Irina even played queen b5, which was not the only move. So she must have calculated everything else as well. Rook to b7.
Right.
She probably had a response to that as well.
King
That's
D8
pure
and so on.
calculation.
Right. And the move knight b4, first of all, that's a cold shower kind of move. I mean, because your pawn's on c3, so mentally... so that whole result is like... I was very stunned by Tatev's loss. I mean, she had been playing very well. She had been putting the pressure on Carissa. I didn't expect her to lose with the white pieces. Begim didn't have that great a position.
Great bounce back victory. She was actually much worse.
Exactly.
She was much worse, but managed to turn it around, mostly because Anna really fell down on the clock once again. Right. That's her, that's a trademark.
Yep.
Anna, she really needs to find a way to get rid of that tendency, but she's not doing it.
And in that whole, group of surprise results, Alice Lee 4 draws 2 out of. I mean, she's 2 points behind Carissa at the moment. So those things stand out for me. In the open section, well, Fabiano, I mean, he's risen to the top, +2 today. I think more or less Abi helped his opponent. I think the French defense that Fabi got wasn't that big an advantage. I think that the whole approach with h4, knight e2 didn't offer enough.
Were you a bit surprised about Abi going for the French after Fabi had a winning position against Levano against the French and showed that he has some good ideas in it? He repeated he was targeting Fabiano in the French, and then Fabi came out with a new idea, did knight c2 followed by knight f3, g3 and h4.
Right. No, for me, I'm not surprised at all. Seriously, one of the things about the top players is nuclear weapons will not separate them from their opening loves. If you have a love for the Grunfeld, I'm sorry, Peter Svidler is not going to give it up, Sure. And for Abi, he likes the French defense, and he feels like this is a challenge. MVL, he played the Najdorf as a religion.
Yes.
He says, I'm going to play the Najdorf.
Sure.
Prepare as long as you want.
Sure.
And he kind of likes that challenge, right?
But Abi played the Sicilian against Fabi last year, and he lost that one in the penultimate round. He was doing very well in that competition as well.
Indeed.
And he had some decent chances in that game, if I remember correctly also. But this one, it felt like Fabi took over after the opening. Not by much. It was a slight edge, but it was enough for him to work with it. And he did. Vintage Fabi now so far.
Truly. Ray Robson, I mean, gosh, talk about a victory he really needed. Oh, dear me. Starting with 2 losses and 1 single draw, you really feel down on your luck. Winning with black against a Wonder. By the way, a Wonder's on the top of his game. He's +1, tied for first. Got the white pieces against a guy who looks like he's floundering. And, well, a Wonder didn't play this very well at all. I mean, he didn't show that he was familiar with this middle game position. And after he played bishop a5 and knight a5,
his opening went really well for a Wanderer. Let's just map that out.
Until knight e4, and then he
surprised his opponent. He got, I believe he had an hour and 30 minutes against about 38 minutes for Ray Robson.
Okay.
So obviously an opening success. And the position was better. But you have to be very precise. These are the type of Najdorf positions where you make a slight inaccuracy and already black is back. into the game, and that's
Right.
exactly what happened with
Exactly.
f5, knight f6, knight d4. That was the
Right.
move that he missed, and after knight d4,
You have
he
to play
probably
bishop E1.
exactly he didn't want to do that.
He didn't.
decided to go rook to g1, allow
Sack.
knight takes f2, sack the pawn. Not enough.
Didn't pan out. Sam Sevian had some serious chances today. I'm really surprised he didn't capture on a7 and just
Pawn is
play
pawn, right?
play a pawn up ending. Christopher Yoo is showing that he's got some resilience. So, hat tip to Christopher for saving a difficult position. I understand that Hans was better, but for me, it's like Sam Shankland had 4 better positions and hasn't converted any one of them. I really liked not the move rook takes b3. I liked sacrificing the piece and getting that knight and for
Yes.
Sam Shankland.
Yes.
Sam had a chance, and I don't think either player was really aware. It's like everything went bishop e5 and rook b8, and Hans got, I want to say, a comfortable draw pawn down and bishops of opposite color.
Once you manage to exchange the rooks, it becomes much easier for
much
black.
easier.
Some chances for Sam Shankland, but I have to say I was absolutely shocked by the fact that Hans spent, after he made the time control,
Right.
he spent 28 minutes out of his remaining 30 minutes.
Right.
Got himself down to his
Extraordinary.
last 2 minutes with a very difficult position.
Exactly.
Chose to play this move bishop to a3, but after that it felt like it was only Sam Shankland that could play for a win.
Exactly.
Still good defense. Very good defense by Hans.
I mean, I have a long history with chess, but the only time I've ever seen something like that happen was Grishuk. So Grishuk had just barely made the time control, the first time control, and he was so relieved. And then I think he spent like 40 minutes of the of the second time control, not 90% of his time, not 95% of his time like Hans Niemann did, but he spent a long time before capturing a pawn. I think he did it in the Sinquefield Cup, and we were just laughing about his indecision. Not very good time management by Hans Niemann in that one.
Yes, not good, but still with the black pieces, I would call that a success for him.
Agreed.
Given that he was under some pressure,
Agreed.
he must feel pretty good about
He's only half a point off the lead.
his chances as
Exactly.
well.
Yeah. Rest day, everybody's feeling it a little bit. I am feeling. How about you?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm going
For
back
the rest day.
back to my my home.
Yeah.
Leaving St. Louis for a second,
All right.
and then I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good.
Should be a good time.
Right on.
Any big plans for the rest day?
Not for me. I hate to say it, but it's laundry time. I mean, nothing like nice clean clothes and clean linen. So laundry time for me.
Same for me. Yeah, sir. Before I let you go, we still have some time before our car ride is over.
Yes, indeed.
Big
You want
story
me to
today
say?
with the cheating situation.
Just
now,
what the
let's
chess
not
world
let's not
needs.
get into the details because we don't have
Right.
as much time. But
Shocking.
an advice for young players:
Don't do it. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Don't even go there. It's so ridiculous. This is terrible. It hurts our sport. It hurts everything. It hurts the players. It hurts there's no upside.
yeah,
Don't even think about it.
don't do it.
Not
Don't do
even
it.
close.
Absolutely no reason. You're gonna gain some rating points. You're gonna lose some rating points. But once you get caught,
And it's this emptiness of like
It's over.
stupidness. At one time I was a big fan of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I loved the Sherlock Holmes books, and I imagined myself a master villain, making the perfect robbery or something like this. The worst part about some of the cheating scandals that have occurred in chess is they're so dumb. I mean, it's like, where's the master villain? They didn't even think past move one, like, good grief. It's sad. It's very sad.
we're not gonna get into the details right now. Still, there's going to be an investigation. I'm sure everybody knows exactly what we're talking about.
Right.
Until next time, let us know what you think of today's round in the comments, and we'll see you for round 5 in a couple of days. Cheers.
Cheers.